Good afternoon and welcome back to Doug's Garden. I'd just like to show you the raised bed that I planted up 3 weeks ago with spring bulbs. All the crocuses have come up and it's October the 2nd, 2016. I'm really surprised that they've all come up this early. So they should flower this year, and I'm hoping they die back and come up again next year. I was very surprised when I saw them. Nothing I can do, you know, it's nature. We've had some really warm days and them coming up. There's also, I don't know if, oh no, that's the same. So yeah, but it shows how I've spaced them all out. And yeah, they're all really quite big. So we'll see how it goes. With them all, I was very surprised. Just thought I'd let you see. So I've planted another bed down here, and nothing's coming up. That's just a little bit of green plastic, so that's nothing to worry about. But yeah, so we've still got some Swiss chard growing. Got my recycle bins I've got to sort out. I've got a little squash coming up. I had a butternut squash grow, which was fine. It's in the house now. I've got another squash over there. I've got some little tiny tomatoes. They're still growing. I'm just going to leave them. There's some new growth on them as well. So we'll just see. The garden's really going to bed now for the winter. Well, I've got flowers, 2nd of October. So, and I've got some tiny fruit. These little tiny tomatoes. So we'll see. But yeah, the rest of the garden is, I've took all the tomatoes down now, and I planted a jasmine that was by the back door, but it wasn't doing very well, so I've moved that. The rest of the garden's looking like it's ready for winter, which ain't too bad. In the greenhouse, if I can open the door one-handed, is not looking too bad. I've got some sweet bite chilies, which I took seeds from Asda, trying to grow them. I've got some more of these. This was that 50p chilli that I bought in the discount bin in Asda. Got no name on it. Got some fuchsia cuttings. Got a lot of these chilies I've cut back, and they seem to be growing on again. So I've got some lavender cuttings. They seem to be doing okay. I've got some Zimbabwe black, which are really black. We haven't tried them yet. Bit scared to try them. I put a new shelf in. I had the roof done on the house, and I left a load of spare tiles, so I've used the tiles as a base, you know, so it's a real wide shelf now. Things seem to be growing better. You know, I've got some more chilies here, you know, which are doing well, and the ones down the bottom, that one seems to be doing well again. I cut everything back and it seems to be growing. I'm going to see if I can overwinter them. I've got some little odds and ends growing. It's not a lot showing now in the greenhouse. I just wanted to really show you the bed with the crocuses in. We had a temperature of 5 degrees last night, which was the coldest. So it looks like winter's on its way. But yeah, I was very surprised with the crocus, how they've all come up. but having them in the raised beds, it'll give me a bit of colour. I don't know what I'm going to do about vegetables next year. I might just try and grow more flowers and stuff. I've got some cactus seeds growing in the house under a heated propagator, so I'll see how it all goes with that. This Christmas tree that I had, it was only really tiny, so they sold it for £5. It's now coming up to 6 foot, so that's all good. I have to keep an eye on that now. It's really quite cold now. The garden's looking really quite overgrown. It's only a very narrow garden, but I'm happy with it, you know. Still got passion flower growing and a fuchsia, microcosmia, lucifer, then coming to seed, which is good. So it's all getting there. So we shall see. I've got some little tiny gem squash growing. They are really tiny. See how they go. And Egyptian mint, I'm glad I've kept it in pots because it just run away with itself. And out to the lavender. I've already cut this twice this year. Still growing. And then we'll go to the apples. And the golden delicious are absolutely huge. Spot there. Really big apples, but I'm cooking apples, so we need to do some apple pies. We have got some really big apples coming on. Look at the size of that. It's as big as my head. And then we got orange cocks pippin. These are really sweet. It's the best we've had this year. I put some new posts in to hold them square, so I'm doing really well. So I'm really happy with how it's going. I've got some foxgloves growing in the drive, which I'm going to leave, and that's about it. And the bird feeders, birds are going absolutely wild over the food. I don't mind feeding them. I've got a passion flower which I've took from seed, and that's growing over the arch to have some summer flowers. But now that's all for now from Doug's Garden. Hope to see you soon, and bye for now.